C-17 flight demonstration team for March Air Reserve Base in Southern California.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your fingers in your ears, hang on to your toupee, dial down your hearing aids, because the big boy is taking the runway, and this aircraft switches past you. You'll be amazed.
Here he comes, Stu. He's rolling down the runway now.
Power's up at max. Let's see what happens. Ladies and gentlemen, that takeoff roll is going to be less than 1,500 feet. Oh my God! Take a look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Each one of those engines pumping out over 40,000 pounds of thrust. You do the math, 160,000 pounds of thrust, raising that aircraft. That's over 300,000 pounds over one football field long, over a football field wide, at upwards of 40 degrees nose high. As the aircraft rolls off in 1,500 feet ATL, showing you the rapid climb capability to rapidly avoid the airfield and small arms fire. Racks it into a 60-degree bank turn. He's coming around for a high-speed pass.
The first pass today will be a high-speed pass. After completing the teardrop maneuver to reverse course, the aircraft will accelerate over 250 knots, demonstrating its rapid acceleration capability. As he flies over, notice how quiet the C-17 is. This gives the Goldmaster a tactical advantage while flying low over hostile territory.
Look at that, ladies and gentlemen, a high-speed banana pass. He's waving to the crowd. Racks it back in a tight 60-degree bank turn for another teardrop maneuver set up for slow flight.
Cargo and fuel loaded, that gross weight rises to almost 600,000 pounds. We routinely land on runways 3,600 feet long and only 90 feet wide.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the pleasure of having Officer Johnson of the Highway Patrol in his radar gun. He's going to give us a mile-per-hour speed readout of the C-17 as it comes across in an incredible description of slow flight.
As the aircraft passes, notice the wing leading edge slats and large powered lift wing flaps. These devices literally shape the shape of the C-17 wing, allowing the aircraft to fly at a seemingly impossible low speed.
Officer Johnson, what speed do you have?
We've got 90 knots.
90 knots, 90 knots. Wait a minute. That's miles an hour. Don't you mean miles an hour?
I started it for you.
Oh my God. What do we have here? We got 80. Oh, hold on, I'm reading it for you. 85, 83, 81 miles an hour coming across Show Center, ladies and gentlemen. Can you believe an aircraft that big just came down to 81 miles an hour? I know there's some of you that have been driving on I-8 a lot faster than that. You better watch out. Officer Johnson will nail you.
Yeah, Zooks, Stu, that thing looked like it was almost hovering. This aircraft is extremely agile at both high and low speeds, making it easy to operate in any tactical situation, including the delivery of paratroopers or heavy equipment.
Ladies and gentlemen, that turn is less than 4,000 feet. Can you believe that an aircraft that's 300,000 pounds going 150 miles an hour is going to make a 360-degree turn at 4,000 feet? That's like getting in a stretch limo, driving 75 miles an hour and trying to do a U-turn on a two-lane road. You think you can do it? I don't think so, but C-17 can.
The C-17 uses a quadruple fly-by-wire system to run its flight controls. Fly-by-wire means the aircraft's flight controls are computer-operated by inputs from the pilot's control sticks. That's right, Stu, I said control sticks, just like a little airplane.
Pilots are picking a aim point about halfway down the runway. That's right, folks. We don't need a long runway. 3,500 feet by 90 feet wide gravel strip is all we need. Look at the aircraft. It seems to be falling out of the sky.
What's that called?
That's called powered lift. But I guess since it's falling, it's not really powered.
Looks like he's riding the tail to me.
Ladies and gentlemen, the aim point is marked. At about 50 feet, you're going to hear the engine spool up. That's how we flare. We don't flare by pulling the stick back, ladies and gentlemen. We flare with power. As he's adjusting the aim point.
He will get that aim point exactly. I've seen this do them 100 times, and they get it right every time.
Aim point set.
Now watch what
Power
happens.
comes up. On the mark. Now watch, ladies and gentlemen, a few capability that aircraft in the world can accomplish. Back up under its own power. The pilots are literally out of the seat, standing on the brakes, keeping the throttles in full thrust reverse and backing up. Look at the Loadmaster in the left troop door.
Give those guys a hand.
Put your hands together. That's Master Sergeant Rick Fowler, one of the most experienced Loadmasters of C-17. We don't have a rear view mirror, ladies and gentlemen. He's giving the crew
He's
directions.
giving them commands to turn left or right a little bit as he backs down the runway.